Hey brave hearts, welcome back. Thanks for joining me in another video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Bianca and I am your relationship strategist. And this week I want to tackle a very important topic. Have you ever stayed in a relationship way too long because you didn't know if it was better to stay or it was time for you to go? This reminds me that song, Should I Stay or Should I Go? Joking aside, as this is a very, very serious topic, I've guided many clients through this journey as I have also gone through this journey. Having to come to terms to end a relationship, it's not easy. We are consumed by fears and internal doubts of when it's time to break up, or how many chances do you give someone before you come to a conclusion it's time to end the relationship. In this video, I'm going to share a few insights to guide you if you're going through tough times. Right off the bat, we're going to tackle the difficult topic related to abuse. If you are in an abusive relationship, regardless of its nature, sexual, physical, psychological, verbal, repetitive lies, and regardless of its consistency, you leave. Once or twice is more than enough consistency. You have to get out. If you are empathetic, highly sensitive, compassionate, loving people like myself, we have a tendency of remaining in toxic relationships because we're loyal people at fault, not heart. And we sometimes have misaligned values that we think we have to remain loyal. Remember, you owe no loyalty to abusive people. Don't validate anyone's injustice to you. Don't stay in a relationship having false hopes that you will change abusive people. Get out, go somewhere safe, and seek professional help like myself and support from friends and family because abusive relationship leave trauma. Cut the person loose and let them see the wreckage that they are creating. Let them find their own truth in life. And remember this, there are 7 billion people on this planet. There will be somebody who will love you and treat you and take care of you and respect you just the way you deserve, that you can trust your brave heart with. The world is not full of narcissists and sociopaths as a lot of television shows and social media portray. The world is actually full of extraordinary people, good, willing, respectful, empathetic, caring people. If you don't believe it, then that's your limiting belief, and you need to work on breaking through that limiting belief. Otherwise, you will be on this vicious cycle of attracting and dealing with unhealthy people. Moving on to another insight, as not everyone is in abusive relationships. Another time for you to break up and leave a relationship is when you've had repetitive failed discussions with your partner around your needs, right? If these discussions come from a place of sharing from your heart, not demanding what is important to you, your feelings, your needs, desires, what you can and you can't tolerate in a relationship and in life. And assuming you've done more than a handful times, giving the person you are with a chance to provide, to understand. If your conversations don't lead to better connection and experiences in your relationship, most likely you are not aligned in values. Now, I don't recommend you breaking up if there has never been a discussion about that truth of what is important for you. A lot of people don't know and don't know what to communicate either, right? If you don't know what is important to you and you can communicate that with your partner, internally you build up so much expectations, so much hate, so much anger, so much resentment, which then one day you explode and walk out of your partner and your relationship without giving them a chance to know what was going on or a chance to even adjust and ultimately provide what was important for you. That's not a healthy way to discuss your needs. That's not a healthy way to have a conversation in your relationship, isn't it? So when you want to express your needs and wants and desires with your partner, make sure that you get clear on what they are so you know how to express them in a healthy way. If it's a meaningful relationship where there is misunderstandings, we all go through that from time to time. But if you've had multiple discussions, open dialogue with your partner, and it's not leading you to experience improvements, it's time to consider either getting external professional help or it's over. Another insight for you to consider breaking up and leaving a relationship is when you've had those discussions and your partner continues to neglect what is important for you, your needs, your feelings, and even when you've shared them and the feedback from the discussions are unhealthy. Don't stay in a relationship if you can't have a healthy discussion and support from your partner on what is important for you in the relationship and in life. That's not a relationship. Heck, it's not even a friendship. If your partner is not engaging in what is important to you, it's time to have that courage and end things respectfully. And the number one reason people quit relationships is that they don't feel appreciated. There is appreciation and also respect. If you don't feel appreciated and respected, there's nothing to do with what are you going to do in a relationship where those two things are not present, right? This is not to validate anybody's ego, but it's a human need. We all have that need to feel important, to feel significant, to matter, to be seen. If you are in a relationship and you're giving 100% from a place of love, from your heart, caring and service, and fulfilling your partner needs because it's important for you that you feel and you see your partner healthy and happy. But instead, you're doing from a place of to be validated, giving to get, trading all the time, and it's not truly from a place of your heart that you want to be the best and you strive to be the best partner that you can be by understanding and truly turning inward towards your partner needs instead of away. And you still don't feel appreciated, even if you do all of these things, right? You're giving because you're coming from a place of love, you're coming from a place of service from your heart, you turn into, your partner needs, and you still don't feel appreciated and respected. And you've had those discussions of what is important for you in your life and in your relationship, but you ultimately feel frustrated in your conversation, right? There are further neglect of your needs. It's undoubtedly time for you to quit and leave the relationship ASAP. So summarizing, if your partner is abusive, if you are in an abusive relationship, and if your partner is neglecting these areas that we just discussed in this video, listen to your intuition, build that courage, and let your partner go. If it's real love and if they're aligned with the values, these important values, they may come back to your life after working on what needs to be addressed. It is not your job to usher anyone through their own journey. Your happiness depends on this decision. So unleash that brave heart that I know it's inside of you and seek the relationship you will feel fulfilled in. If this video touched you in any way and you like to chat with me about the situation that you're in, I'll be happy to connect, understand, and see how can I support you? How can I shine a light in your path? Grab a free 45 minutes call on my calendar and let's discover if it's time for you to stay or if it's time for you to go. You deserve a loving, healthy, supportive, and passionate relationship. Don't let anybody or any circumstances tell you otherwise. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to comment below and don't forget to check out any of my coaching options. If you're looking for a one-time session or if you'd like to invest in your life and sign up for one of my programs, all the information can be found at www.braveheartscoaching.com. I'll see you guys next week.